Hmm. No, I got him. You said there was a robbery, and you were the victim and not the perpetrator. I don't know. You were at the scene of the crime. Well, don't worry about it. Chris Ninja Law Offices and Justice got you covered. Oh, hey, you must be the new recruits. Well, I learned everything I know from my cousins. So, I'm obviously the greatest lawyer that has ever lived on the planet Earth, but I guess I can take y'all through the basics. So, without further ado, what's up, guys? Chris the Ninja here, attorney at law. I legally can't say that because I don't have a law degree, but we're just gonna rock with it for the video series, okay? And welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Yeah, we're in here. Yeah, yeah. Uh, think I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm on a bike, feeling like I gotta go take the lights out. Put them out here. It's a fight now. Let me talk to him. Let me get what I'm doing. Everybody know I'm out here just proving all my innocence. I'm out to go vent. What you want to do? I'm all intense. You don't even know I'm about to spit scripts. Yeah, that's right. I'm spitting them bricks. What you won't know is I am intense. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Welcome. Yeah. What's up? Welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I've always wanted to play Phoenix Wright. Like I've always wanted to play this game. Like for real. I am so excited to play this game now. I've had it in my library for a while. I came in late to the party, so I don't have enough time to play Resident Evil or Batman or anything like that. Yo, what's good, name? Before we get started, I just want to say a quick word of prayer. Give honor to my God, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So, Lord, I thank you for giving me the opportunity this day, God, to come play this game, Lord. Thank you for blessing me to make it home safe. Lord, I ask that you bless all those who are watching either now live or watch back the video later, that they be able to go out and come back home, go out of their homes and come back to their homes safely, God. I ask that you bless my stream to be a reflection of the light that you've put in my life, Lord. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to just work and, enjoy my life as an engineer and streamer, Lord, and giving me the chance to take a kind of tippy-toe step into the world of law. So, Lord, I ask you to bless all the viewers, Lord, regardless of what they look like, what they sound like, what they are like. Just bless them all, Lord, because you love everyone. And, Lord, I just ask that you help me to show that love to everyone who comes through on the channel, Lord. I thank you, praise you, honor you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's get it going. Ace Attorney, Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. All right, so. Oh, snap, there's blood. Blood drips. Dang it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on! Someone like him! I'll make it look like he did it! August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. How you, Chief? Dang, Chief looked about good as heck, man. Sheesh, she looked fine. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I want to help him out in any way I can. Yo, this is gonna be hard for me to read some of this because I'm gonna try and do some voice acting with it. So please excuse me if I misspeak on someone's voices. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. It's over! My life! Everything is all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Ah! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Told him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence, I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Let me switch this. Like Corey Kitchen said, let me switch the color real quick. Let me switch the color. Give me that beat, give me that bass drum. About to go out here, man, I'm about to go rub on my tum-tum. Give me some tums, gotta go dum-dum. Dilly dum, get me off with the bass drop. Feeling like I gotta stay soft. Oh, bro, let me go out here, I'm about to bass off, bass jump. About to go out here like I got rump roast. About to go out here and you know that you're toast. You getting fried up in the legal system. Feeling like I gotta go out here, I'm about to trust them. Now you trusted me, I'm about to come out here, man, you know I'm smacking these. About to go out here, man, I'm putting in my degree. What you don't know is that I'm getting the niece. Okay. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, hey, I'm 23! It's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, is it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do! Boom! Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm gonna do my British voice for the judge. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Yo, what's good, Coco? Welcome to the street. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, sir. New game. Yes, Your Honor. And shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts! The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over cover to cover so many times. Cindy. He might be. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press R1 button to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Hey, I'm just saying. Mia. Y'all already know I got a crush on every girl in every game, man. You know, there's at least one girl in every game I play. Mia's that girl. Let me stop. The victim's name is Cindy Sohn. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. That's not a laughing matter. I see. The court accepts it as evidence. Hey, a statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check out the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss... Oh, pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything... unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped! She wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever! What's it say anyway, huh? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by, dumped. In fact, she had, completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe one of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. 7:30 the day before the murder. Indeed. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right?
Right? I don't think you wanted to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead!
Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? He should answer honestly, right? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Yeah, it was good, Matt.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
I low-key picked the best voice for this dude.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, of course. This is still not a laughing matter. I don't know why I'm laughing about a murder trial. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Order in the court! Order! Order in the court! I swear I haven't played this before. I watched the Game Grumps play through this. I swear I haven't played it before. I swear. I promise y'all. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness. Okay, let me make sure that we're. Let me throw this live stream on real quick so I can make sure that we stay live. You know, because the live stream be dying on me all the time. Live stream on real quick so I can. All right, awesome. We're live.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Fink Side to the stand. Mr. Side, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead.
What the frick?
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the cops immediately, or call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I don't know what voice to give that guy. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sai used was one of those. Your Honor, I have reckoned the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why you exposed the lies in his testimony to the witnesses gave?
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Like I told you, freaking idiot. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay, open the court.
Okay, cross-examination. I thought he must be in a hurry. Okay. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. I want to press him on this. Hold it! Is a man leaving an apartment in a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seemed to be strange to me, that's all. He was mad, yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requested the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course. What the witness means is the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next?
Left the door half open behind him. Wait a second. Larry said he wasn't home. She wasn't home. Half open, you say?
Yes. The door was half open, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came close to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next?
He was ready to look inside the apartment. But I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I called Wright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment. Wait a second. How you couldn't go inside, but how do you know the apartment was working? How do you know the phone? Wait a minute. The phone in the apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean no, it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using it to call. And that phone wasn't working correct. What happened next?
Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. Okay. Find the evidence that contributed to the court. Okay. How do you know exactly it was 1 p.m.? 1 p.m.? Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't this seem strange to you? Yeah.
Take that! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor!
How exactly is that? Are that evidence in the statement just not related? They aren't, are they? No, not at all. Oh. Oh, wait. 4 to 5 p.m. Present that! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Bacchanal. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts. Well, hold on. Let me get my book. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. As you can see here in section 1.31, the autopsy notes at the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find. Sorry, Your Honor. No body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! Nah, that ain't flying with me. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Ray. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Oh, wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, brother. Welcome to the Stream Community. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated, y'all. Join the Discord. You know, you should join the Discord. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it wasn't 3 hours off. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Hold up a second! Wait a second! The power was out! You know what to do? I've got this one. Bacchanal. Let me press him. Hold it! What the freak do you mean by that? A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. That's exactly what I'm saying, Matt. True. Right. I think the problem is that lies someplace else. Objection! Hold it right there! Oh, this isn't important. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. See right here on page 3 of the court record? It says right here there was a blackout at the time the body was discovered. You couldn't have heard a television or a video! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. What? Wait, I don't even know! Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Wait a second. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Wait a second. Wait a second, y'all. Wait a second. You saw it. There was a table clock. Wait. Hold it a second. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer. Hold it! The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Welcome to the Street Day Tribune. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, something's freaking fishy. Guys, I think we got him. I think we got him. Let's get him. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it. I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon you used was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony here? Yes, I have problems with the testimony. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known that the weapon was a clock was to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove it I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture, Your Honor. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claims. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is simply clear if you try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock here, right in this room, in this courtroom. Your Honor, if I may have the clock. I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw It heard and the time of actual death. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What is he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow,
It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Dang it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Clark. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer! Look at the baddie, girl. Sheesh! Oh, she fine, bruh. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think, Phoenix, think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out a reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. I got y'all. Check this. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere in that prove it. Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that could prove the claim beyond There's a piece of evidence in the court record that could prove my claim without a shadow of a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And I find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Hey! Yeah! Ah! Whoa! Oh, sorry, Your Honor. And with that, this court is adjourned. I should go into the law offices, right? I should go into law, legal stuff. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. I still can't believe I won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I forgot. I got it on sale. But I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the chief looking this happy.
Hey, y'all. Phoenix about to get some, man. Yeah, boy.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick.
Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone. Man, gone forever.
Gosh, bro. Larry, she was a... No, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no. I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me?
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Hey, Larry, you trying to slide in on my girl, dog? Cause you can catch the fade. I can go in there and tell the judge that I saw you do it. I already proved one guy guilty. I can make you guilty too. All right? Don't test me, dog.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
I've been there, Larry. I've been there. Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really.
Larry, look, don't try to show your emotional side and get with my girl now.
Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend?
Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh?
Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? She took the thinker thing with her.
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh?
What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
With all the cell phones and clocks, with all the cell phones in people's pockets, all the clocks on the freaking walls. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. I don't know.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Girl, you keep talking to me like that. I'm gonna have to take you out for dinner or something.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Hey, girl, I know just the place to roll off to. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Chick-fil-A. Best place to go after a court case. Chick-fil-A. Get that peach milkshake. Not sponsored. What did y'all think I was gonna say? Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
What I say, y'all? What did I say? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Well, we beat the game, guys, so there's nothing left to do. There's a brand new episode has been added. Yeah, save my progress. Of course, save my progress. How should I do my voice? Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. Oh, frick. So what? So what's the evidence? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Maya just like me for real. Maya just like my girl, my home girl, Maya, for real. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Beep! End of call. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous. You are not what? You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho! My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Pow! Pow! No! My Betty Bay! No! No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It wasn't Miss Elegant, so I'm okay with it. Like, obviously, I'm not okay with the death. I'm okay with, like, Mia not being in the game like that anymore. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell! Blood! Sis! Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Aww. Who are you? Oh, okay. Well, she fainted. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Aww. Chief! Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here... She was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. As the court record. Nothing else that seems like clues here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Welcome to the Strength Training. I appreciate you tuning in. A word is written in blood on the scraps of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper, it's a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough stupid for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. She's sheer. A simple, functional design feels pretty good to send into. Alright, I have to scan the order open again. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Oh, she didn't run out on me. Iggy! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like that outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis... So she was already dead. Welcome to the Strength of Dream. I appreciate you tuning in. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, reception desk. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. A large painting, modern art. How do I call people? Oh, the phone must be like right here. Wait. No. The freak? Move. Oh. About the thinker. The thinker! Oh, I had to present that to her. That was... probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. This was lying next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought there might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of the glass light stand before. Okay. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking this apart. Police! Please! Police! Please come quick! What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh. Gateway Hotel, luxurious place. PC for email. Better not use it. Wee 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 wee. The police. It's not that they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Stop with your hands up! All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from across the building, across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. All right. Say, it must have been a woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch here, okay? All right. Okay. All right. See? Great. That's great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Wow! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood. See, with a dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer, I'm not. Case closed. You're coming with me down to the precinct, ma'am. Why? Man, Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. Hours were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up in here like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Hey, she talking about us now? Okay. I mean, she's dead, but she talking about us though? Alright, now. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Scar monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Okay, Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with the outfit? Oh, this is what all the acolytes wear in it's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do? Oh, frick, I dropped my phone. And my knee's about to crack. Golly, bro. Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister, and she wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. The clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that... I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes! I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah! I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right! Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course he freaking did. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. So you're an acolyte or medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially in the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry, I'm still in training. I couldn't do something like that, something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you for a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Yeah, sure, I got you. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? They're dead. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Let's roll. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to Mr. Big Boss, she said she couldn't say when he'd be back. So we ought to keep track of when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, when you run an office like this, I guess it'll come back later. Mahogany bookshelves, expensive look. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Okay. Hold up. Saw mahogany desk. Let's see. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price of there's nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Potted plant. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, this lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell if someone's got money to burn. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. I tried to find the lawyer. Let's see. The office is filled with police officers. They're all police. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Putz guy, aren't you? No! Phoenix Wright! How can anybody mistake me for Larry? The frick is wrong with this dude? Yeah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Putz guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right! At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, you get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm my lawyer. Music in this game, feeling insane, about to go out here, man, I'm about to turn Super Saiyan, yeah, turning yellow, got the gold hair, feeling like I gotta go out double dog dare, got the spirit mediums, and they feeling medium, about to roll out like I'm pulling up with the medium size shoelace, feeling like a police, I don't even know, but I'm calling the police, Policia, about to go out here, man, I need some felicia, about to get some Asiago, I'm about to go out here, let me cambiado, yeah, let me dance, let me go enhance, everybody know I'm out here, about to go on trans, what you doing, I'm the man, myth, and legend, Phoenix Wright, man, lawyer, don't matter like, okay, let's give him Maya's, little note thing. Did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that! I have that! Do you think I could have? You could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone that holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Oh, here. You can have this phone back.
There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems ignorant to record a conversation.
My cell phone was added. Let me get it. Let me go get it. What you doing? I'ma lit it, yeah.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to.
About Miss Faye.
Did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, huh? Now don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right? You can see the report, but that's all.
Bro, this music is so freaking good. About my,
Yeah? I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence of the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then?
Aha! You're trying to get your loyalty tricks on me. You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside the room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do! I know him. He's a fair prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this is pretty much... I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So Edgeworth is on this case. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors that back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Mia's favorite private plant. Cordyline stricta. Old movie poster. Apparently, the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. The sky is blue and so am I. There's the hotel right across the way. Alright, let's go to the... Let's go over here. Okay, we gotta go to the Gatewater Hotel. Well, actually... Yeah. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of the movie. It's all so exciting. I can barely contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Hey, let me look. About to go out here, man. I put him in a book. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's that. What's the...
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset. I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. The witness. Maybe later. Okay, I can check that later. Bank, a lot of familiar, of course. It's over pretty clearly from here. Little difficult to his face and assistance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Hold on. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you real quick, girl. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Lady, I'm gonna need you to like relax. Bring it down, girl, down. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Miss May, could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is that you do?
Well, no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Seems like Mr. Grossberger is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I ever heard. So you're the one that says been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grandier than I imagined. How bad on your collar? Yes. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy, then how come no one could get in touch with you? What the frick? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Shusha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking our cases at a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to start representing her. I'm sorry for the discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have any time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean by that? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. I learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see? A mission? You can see in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. I'll go back to the detention center. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Aww. I won't abandon you. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for her. Practically qualified. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive. They say a lot of the spiritual powers are in her blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become the independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself on the mountain. So, who's the man that ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir when everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and that The media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I'll defend you, Maya! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is the saddest person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Chris the Ninja, Ace Attorney. That's so kind of you. I got you, dog. Well, let's fight this one. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So, you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. So, what was inside the strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There must be something in there. Alright, let's see if she's still there. Good afternoon, sir. I'm gonna give him like a cone trooper voice. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver the room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come over here, it seems like I'm embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to swim around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back so quick. Might I ask you to phone Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of the Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White was the name of the guy who Maya told me about. Weird coincidence? Alright, let's look at this thing real quick. Now's my chance to look inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a wiretap with a thing like this? Something suspicious about Miss May. There's a story behind this all, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know. Oh, bellboy, still there. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May, in court. Well, I think... What time is it? Alright, well... Yeah, we'll save our progress. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay, cool. I can save it anytime. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me and innocent. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have an eyewitness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession before me. Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here, and the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck with a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
Now, Detective.
Yes, sir?
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir! I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe,
please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately messaged Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testament.
Smack!
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Nope. Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
All right, you rushed to the scene, right? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right? Right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure she did much, though.
Right, please continue. There were two people there already. Hold a second. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So tell us, who were the two people you found in the scene were?
Yes, sir. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hold up a second.
Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal. Your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. Should I pick my points to press with a little... I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately remember why we had a witness account describing her.
Wait a second. How did she see it at the very second of the morning? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
You did say it. You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Witness testimony. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Well, that was her sister. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor, why didn't you testify about that final piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. All right. Okay, press on this.
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Oh, who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that.
Huh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
No, idiot. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal!
Well, Detective, tell us what was written in the memo you found. Maya did swing her before she died. Alright, hold up a second. She died almost instantly. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Actually, I hate to actually you, but actually, just because the name is written down and that they're accused does not mean that they're the killer.
Order. That didn't go so well.
That's right. That's what he said.
Let's see. Death was instant. Death was instantaneous.
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying here, huh? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
Bakanuru. You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But! No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When?
The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a force from a object, but there is a possibility the victim lived 7 minutes after the blow. I received these reports this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see.
Dang you, Edgeworth!
I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look so shocked. Something you want to say? Man, you're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason would you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in the report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this as evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying her killer. That is obvious conclusion, yes. Dang, this isn't good. Cause night was his 4 innocent girls saw them with their own eyes. Frick, drop my phone. It's fine. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent. Freaking. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Bro, why is her skirt so short? Dang. And she got no thighs. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton weeping.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel room is directly across from the Fayco law offices, right?
That's right, big boy.
Please, y'all, do not clip this and use my voice for something horrible. I'm about to turn off remixing on this video. Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, and then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Hey, wait a second. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding my tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it! Frick off, bruh! Frickin' cheese cracker, bruh! Dang, man! About to make me drink let me get my fancy lawyer Gatorade. See, the white Gatorade is lawyer Gatorade. It gives you special lawyer powers. That is not a legally binding statement. Also, my trash can's over there. I did not just throw it on the floor. I think I got it in the trash can. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to, Law. He has weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness count. Night at night. Okay, I want to press how did she know it was 9? Why did you do that?
Why? Why what?
Why did you look out of the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well,
Gee, what? That's it. She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of,
Bro, what the heck?
had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on her needing to with those streams. What? I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! That poor girl. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window and what did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Let me look at the court record. The glass fell that way. Woman dodged to one side. Which way did she dodge? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. But the girl, she caught a turn. That's it. "9 p.m. Long hair being attacked." How do you know it was her? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. The testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay, look. If you really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed like that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please admit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Dang, almost had her. Alright, here we go.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does that accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. There's two things that I noticed. Okay, victim dodged first to the right. Ran to the right? Is that right? As in your right as you look from the hotel?
Right. It was my right. Right.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Actually... if she went to the right, there's no way that glass would have been broken. It does? I don't see anything. Bro, what? Are you blind? You're freaking blind. How do you know it was a clock? A clock? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Liar. You can't win them all. No. I'm feeling I'm onto something now.
Objection!
Wait a second. How did you know it's a clock? Miss May! What you just said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? You'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way you could know that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of a murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's important. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question. No, I won't! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law office of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Fay & Co. is where the murder took place, very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. No! How the frick did she hear the clock through the freaking window? I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Proof is everything and you are nothing. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objections sustained. Dang, time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No. Your Honor, I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Oh wait, it couldn't ring. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock was in question rang. It's broken. Oh wait, no. It's missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? The frick? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty, self-confident you. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clock was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much! Ah! Let's see, put some papers in it. Take the phone! Take a look at this. That's a pretty cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is a defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. I'm recording of a conversation you had with a victim of the murder! Dr. Bayo! Order!
The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep! So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then, if you could? I'd probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. No, I just did the clock work out. I'm sorry. That's at 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defendant have any information? Yes! The witness claims that she has seen it before, but this is directly contradictory to the piece of evidence that already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that proves the witness has not seen the clock before. It was made by Larry Butts. It's simple. The clock was never in every store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. The one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's a high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh. Oh, okay. With the jiggle figures, okay. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the clock was a weapon because you held it. Miss May held that very clock in her hand! Mr. Wright, what was this? When she uses to strike the victim. When else? Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say, and when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. Wait. Phoenix, you can't... Wait. Oh. Yeah. It would be my pleasure. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service at the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy cooperates with the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the scene of the crime. Rock solid. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well, but if that's the case, how did she know the thing was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way she could have known it was a clock. How does she know the thing was a clock? Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection on the rule. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Okay, hold up. Let me knock on Super Saiyan yet. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said it on the phone when the clock is right here in this. It's right here in this phone conversation. I present you to the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, it's on again. What's mine? It's a clock. Blah 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 blah. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? This defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You liar! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm so the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did the court seen the real Ms. April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Miss May, answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't it tippy-tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgar Professor would say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well... Call the bellboy as a witness. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk it quite low enough already. I have to call in the bellboy. What? Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, and she is innocent. Thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Well, I can't just give up. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Very well. The court hauls the hotel bellboy to the stand. And with the bellboy being called to the stand, we're going to go ahead and end this episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney here. Oh, there's a lot of save slots. I could save this in like slot 2. Nice. Okay, so we're going to leave this episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney here. I'm having a blast, like, voice acting for this and reading all this stuff and kind of acting like a lawyer. This is actually a lot of fun. It's like an anime almost. Probably because it was made in Japan by Capcom. But yeah, with that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching the video in the stream. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video in the stream. If you liked it, strike that like button. like a ninja really would. Subscribe today to join the Shinobi. Join the Discord. We have fun over there. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. All right, y'all. Have a great night.